Hello and welcome everyone to the how to win 99% of your Mega Drive challenges in Clash Royale so you can grind on the challenge and obtain more chests or just bully your friends by winning non-stop without a break. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so as you can see here, the first card that I'm choosing in the Mega Draft is the card that most people like to use, and in this case it's the log. That's why I chose the log, and he chose Prince with the Royal Guards. That's why I have the log. Now, here I'm more of a cycle type player, so I'm choosing the cards with the low elixir like Fire Spirit, Princess, so I can cycle fast. And the most important tip here is never choose your win condition as the first. I mean, at least the first four cards of your deck, because they can easily counter your win condition and you'll have to look for another win condition, and that's how you're just gonna lose the game and panic. So yeah, he's choosing the mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Prince. Here I'm not panicking. He has a furnace, I have an earthquake. For that I have a cannon. I'm still, as you can see, I have average elixir cost of 2.4. I'm choosing the Dark Prince as my mini tank and Archer Queen, and also you should almost always save the champion for your last cards, especially if the other person has already picked a champion, because you know that no one can pick two champions. He chooses a wizard. You see, even though he has the last card advantage, I have the advantage of choosing a win condition, and here I'm analyzing his deck, and the most viable win condition for me is actually the balloon, because he only has a wizard and maybe a furnace for my balloon. And let's see what the last card he's gonna choose is, which I don't know if he chose it in on purpose or he actually chose a witch, but yeah, like they're not hard countering the balloon, so it should be okay. I'm starting with the princess on the bridge for some chip damage, but he fortunately places the furnace just in time. I earthquake that. I have a fire spirit for more damage. He goes with the prince. Thankful I have the dark prince. Now he goes with a P.E.K.K.A. on the left side, mini P.E.K.K.A. I was not concentrated on the game, yeah. This is not an ideal way to start the game, but even though my tower health is not at its highest, I still think that I can win this. I knew that he was gonna play the guards here, so I used the ability, so I don't have to worry about the guards here. Now this was probably not the best play here. I am not the best player in the world. I may be one of the best, even though I'm like League 7. I count myself as one of the best Clash Royale players to ever exist, even though I make so many mistakes. He goes with a wizard for my balloon, which counters it pretty well actually, but he still gets death damage, and Princess does some damage as well. He goes with the mini P.E.K.K.A. on the bridge, but I have my Dark Prince for that. I let the wizard get a hit. It should be okay, because we still have the advantage. I mean, we don't have the advantage actually. It's just I didn't see the mini P.E.K.K.A. He goes with the prince. I place a cannon and let my fire spirit stop damage. I log just in case if he wants to hit, and he actually uses the zap. So here I know that he has approximately 6 to 7 elixir. He used the furnace, I used the earthquake. I messed up my earthquake here. I don't know why, because I'm maybe like I have some mental issues. I'm struggling with depression. Yeah, that's not a valid reason to miss that earthquake. He goes with the guards on the bridge, which is going to be hard to defend. I have my Archer Queen, Cannon, Fire Spirit, but yeah, with the Princess and with the ability of the Queen, I think, yeah, that was a good defense actually, except the fact that on the left side, which did a lot of damage actually. Here, the game starts to get a bit intense. He uses the witch. At this point, I know that it's over. I know that he has no elixir. My Archer Queen is locked. The ability, the balloon got the hit, the death damage, and yeah, just in time, because he has 7 seconds. He panicked and placed the furnace in the wrong spot, and I panicked even more by doing the earthquake on the wrong spot. But No matter what, he still couldn't win, so let's get straight into the second game. In this game, the opponent has the first turn. He chooses the Valkyrie, which is like a decent pick, but I was always like more of a knight guy, so I'm still gonna choose a knight later in the game. Here I'm just thinking. I chose the lumberjack because why not? Because of the rage. Because I saw the golem right there, and my plan is to go with the golem. He chooses the arrows, interestingly, and the knight. That's kind of fucked up because I wanted to choose the knight. Here I'm still thinking. I'm more of a cycle type of player, so I choose the skellies. I'm choosing the champion, so he doesn't get that, and I have skellies and shit. That's why I can just use the ability for more value. He chooses the executioner, which is kind of a hard counter for me, but I still choose the golem right now. He may choose the Inferno Tower. I didn't see that card at the time. That was a pretty fucked up move, actually. But I knew that he was gonna choose the Inferno Tower. I was actually thinking about choosing that. It's just I didn't want my deck to be too much on average elixir, but it shouldn't be a problem because I have a Electro Spirit with Zap. Spoiler alert, it's going to be a problem. I choose the princess, he chooses the minions. Now it's his turn to choose, and I have the last card advantage. Here I don't have a building, but here I noticed that he doesn't have a win condition either, so I just have to attack, and it doesn't matter how much he tries, he doesn't have a sold win condition. I just counted this game as a win just before it started, but spoiler alert, it's going to be a hard game, breaking through his defense. Okay, the game starts. I go with the princess on the bridge, he goes with the executioner. My princess gets 2 hits. I use my lumberjack here. I was actually thinking about putting my skeleton king. He defended it fairly well, actually, even though he did nothing. Now I'm kind of panicking here. I don't know what to do. I have to zap the minions. I think I'm gonna take some damage there, but nope. It was just the poison damage, so it's okay. My skeleton king is almost charged. That's why I'm going with the lumberjack to tank it. I have my ability right here, but I can't use it because he uses the arrows. Maybe even if he didn't use arrows, I was still not going to be able to use it. He activates the king tower with that bad electro spirit placement. Yeah, that was my bad. I underestimated him. I thought that he would be dumb as fuck. He goes for the same push. He knows that I only have zap for that. I use the skeletons to kite. He uses the poison, and yeah, it was a fairly well defense again. Using the rage, I princess on the bridge. I get 2 hits, but now I have to counter the goblins, which I do pretty easily with 1 elixir. Right now we're equal on elixir. He goes for the Valkyrie, interesting. I'm going with the cannon. He has no win condition here. Luckily my cannon focuses on the executioner, which is a huge advantage and a big mistake by him. Now I'm thinking about Princess on the Bridge again, because I have like a couple of elixirs of advantage. Yeah, I do that. He goes for the Knight on the bridge. I use the Electro Spirit, which was a dumb move. Use poison. Skeletons to kite. Zap for the minions. I hope my Skeleton King doesn't die, and it's 2.0 elixir, so I use my golem, he uses his Inferno Tower. I know that my Electro Spirit is not going to make it that far, so yeah, the push was stopped. Even though I'm still in the advantage by the tower health, but he's counter pushing, I don't know what to do. I zap with the princess to get rid of the minions, but Rage does it instead. I'm saving up for the golem right now. I'm planning to finish this game by the next push. princess looks on the tower, but it does not really mean anything. I'm going for the golem in the middle. I'm using all my zaps for the minions. Now I have nothing for the Inferno Tower. Even though it did not lock on the golem, it's still not going to do shit. I have my golem again. I'm saving up for him. I have the massive elixir advantage by 5 elixir. Going for the Skeleton King, and he somehow still has the Inferno Tower, but here is the game-changing mistake that he made. My golem locks on the tower, he gets destroyed there, I get a lot of damage, and we still have 1 minute of game remaining, and he has no win condition, so it was over before it started. But at the time of me playing this game, I did not realize the value of time. Yeah, I defended it fairly quickly again. I did not notice it, but he was just poison cycling, and he actually did a lot of damage with poison alone. Yeah, my electro spirit is not going to be there in time again, but I have my golem in this cycle. I'm going with the princess on the other side, but my princess is a bit autistic. Yeah, we have 30 seconds on the clock approximately. I'm still leading, but at this point I thought that I was actually winning this like by a lot. I didn't realize the HP of my princess tower. I defended it fairly well as well again, even though poison the arrows are doing a lot of damage. Here I was so concentrated I didn't even realize the time, but thankfully, as much as he tried, even though it was a close game, low-key close because his defense was almost unbreakable, I still got the upper hand and I won the game. So thank you everyone for watching until this point. I appreciate your support. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like and comment your opinions down below. Now, in this video I made a lot of jokes. I just want you guys to know that most of them were just jokes. I'm not one of the best players in the world yet because I'm Division 7. And yes, and please don't get offended by jokes. So thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.